Hello, hello, and happy Thursday. All right, let's see what we've got going on today. Please do like, share, and subscribe. I have already got 2 of these out because they fell out as I started doing the pre-shuffle. So I've kept hold of them. Let's see what we've got going on here. Right, okay. So we've got somebody here who, one minute they say, you know, I'm not for you. It's over. We are finished. It's not happening. I've had enough. And then we get someone who's like, I'm really sorry. I shouldn't have said it were over. I love you. I miss you. I want to be with you. I want to be around you. And then it's like, I'll self-sabotage everything. Or you're thinking, oh my God, this person just self-sabotages our relationship over and over and over and over again. It says I want to text, but I'm too scared. All right. So if this person does text you, I think that you get some kind of so it says I want to text you, but I'm too scared. I think if they do text you, they always come in with something. This is sexting, and I'm talking to others. But I think you always get like that message of, hi, how are you? You know, like really light. Hi, how are you? Just wondered how you're getting on. I'm busy on a dating site. You know, they don't come up with, anything when they first message you because they're too scared to just say, I'm messaging you because of this. So sometimes they come in with that air of, you know, really light talk. Really light talk. You don't actually get to the bottom in the beginning of why they're there. Or they'll come in and say, oh, let's just be friends. Let's just talk. So I'm talking to other people anyway. You know, totally like self-sabotaging it already before they've even started off again. Sorry, I forgot to say this. Time to let go. That comes in with the self-sabotaging where they say, you know, you're not for me and it's time for us to let this go. And then they're like, oh God, I'm so sorry a week later. Why did I do that? Well, obviously after they've done the whole, oh, how are you? Let's be friends thing. Right, okay, this person is also that sort of person. Is Mr. or Mrs. unavailable again? It's that feeling of, you know, they say, and that self-sabotager, that one that can't commit. They're saying here, like, so it's like, come on, expect a text. So you're going to get that text that you've probably been waiting for, or you can feel that it's coming. And then they're going to eventually say, you know, I want us to get back together. I want to spend more time with you. And then when they say that, they're like, you know, I'm trying to improve myself. I'm sorry that I've done what I did in the past. Again, we get the sorry. Look, I'm sending weight for me. Like, oh, I just needed a bit of time to get over this. Or, you know, I'll get over this self-sabotaging behaviour. I will get over the fact that, you know, that I keep doing this to you. I won't do it to you anymore, etc., etc. And I do feel, because you keep getting this sexting and texting, and you've got this booty call here, I do feel that you start to think, you know, like, are you taking the piss out of me? Do you know what I mean? Like, you've played your contract out together. I mean, you can carry on. If this is your scenario, you could carry on in this scenario forever. It's just up to you how long you want to play this out. But it is going to go on like this forever. This is one of them where it, you know, it's just going to be... where it's going to be like a cycle that you just keep going on and on with. And for some of you, you keep attracting these sorts of people. It's not, you know, new person alert, or I just say, new person alert, love and romance abounds for you. And that's what I was just going to say. For some of you, you actually keep bringing these sorts of people in. And that's because you have to do that bit of work on yourself to stop bringing people like this in. Because what I think happens is you are looking, without even knowing, you are probably looking for somebody that is a little bit unavailable because you're scared of commitment, you've had some kind of past wounding when it comes to relationship. So that's made you cautious of commitment. And we don't realise it, but we do tend to attract in one, what we are. Not that anybody likes to admit that. And two, you know, we will attract in the things that we actually want. without even realising it. So, you know, we will keep attracting people in that are unavailable. If we are pretty much unavailable, and that's because we're scared of relationships and we're scared of what's going on. So these people will breadcrumb you, they will only give you a bit at a time, and maybe that's because that's what you're used to, or maybe that's because you know that they will keep on breadcrumbing you and actually you can't sustain a relationship yourself. So that actually feels okay. If they were to turn around, so say you'd been on a dating site and you were getting men that were coming forward that were all on it and wanting to be around you, that would actually scare you. So then you end up going for these people and then you blame them instead of working it out for yourself, and then you're going on to the same sort of thing again on the dating sites or wherever you may be, and you're attracting that same person again. So even if you haven't got someone that keeps coming back, which I'm guessing most of you will, because that's what happens with unavailable relationships, or people that are commitment phobes and they find each other and don't realise they're both commitment phobes because they're not admitting it and you're not admitting it. You think that you want commitment, and what you do is you play on each other's strengths and weaknesses to keep having that on-off dynamic, and that is what's going on here. I feel is that you're having this on-off dynamic with this person, like, look, I'm useless without you, and then there is only you. But then when you get together, the contract pays out again because you self-sabotage it because you don't. Look, I am codependent. The timing just wasn't right. That's another thing that they say. They say, like, I'm codependent, so it's like, I need this, I need you, I need to be with somebody, but I can't actually sustain a relationship where it's not on and off, because that's what I'm used to. Maybe you saw your parents doing that and you think that that's a normal relationship. So you'll pick someone that's like that because that feels normal, that feels safe, that feels good. And then you'll start saying to each other things like, oh, well, the timing wasn't right. Or they'll say the timing wasn't right. And then you'll say, oh, okay then, so you don't want to be with me anymore. And they'll be like, no, because they're panicking, so off they'll go. Or off you'll go. And then you'll come back together and you'll be like, oh, well, the timing wasn't right, but I really love you. And true love never dies, and you know, we'll always be together, and then you hook back up, or you get rid of that person and you expect someone new to come in, and it doesn't work out for you because you're basically repeating the cycle again because you haven't worked on yourself and you're not ready for that relationship. So yeah, I hope that makes sense because I've blown my own mind. Like, you keep getting romances coming in, new partner, but you've got to recognise the pattern. You've got to recognise the pattern, and you've got to recognise where it stems from and why you're doing it, and actually admit to yourself that this is what is a pattern and this is what is happening, and actually some of this is your fault, and deal with that instead of carrying on just dating. Let's date. Okay, then that didn't work out. Let's get someone else. Or, you know, let's get back together. These are the things that have got to change for you to not have this on-off dynamic, which is showing in these cards today. All right, guys, so I hope you get something from this. I'm going to have to listen to it back because I think I've confused myself, so I hope I haven't confused you. I will speak to you all later, and thanks a lot for being around. Goodbye.